The rain poured down relentlessly that night, turning the concert grounds into a sea of shimmering lights and soaked silhouettes. But no one moved, no one left. The army stood strong, their voices louder than the storm, waiting, hoping, feeling every beat even before the music began. Amid the crowd, something unexpected was happening. A gentle presence moved quietly between fans. Jungkook's mother. She wasn't surrounded by security or drawing attention to herself. Instead, she held a small bag filled with hand warmers. One by one, she approached fans, her smile soft and genuine. "Here, take this. You must be cold." Her voice carried warmth that cut through the chill in the air. Fans were stunned at first, unsure if it was really her. But the kindness in her eyes made everything real. She did rush. She did hesitate. She stayed. As the rain grew heavier, she continued walking through the crowd, offering comfort in the simplest yet most heartfelt way. Fans reached out, some shyly, some overwhelmed, and she greeted each of them like they mattered, because to her, they did. "Thank you for loving Jungkook," she said to one fan, gently placing a hand warmer in her hands. That fan's eyes filled with tears. Soon, word spread quietly through the crowd. Jungkook's mother was here, and she was taking care of them. But she did stop there. When fans asked for photos, she laughed softly and agreed, leaning in for selfies, her expression bright and cheerful. There was no distance between her and the army, just shared warmth, shared pride. She clapped along when the music started, her eyes shining as she looked toward the stage. Every time Jungkook appeared on the screen, her smile grew wider, filled with a mother's quiet pride. Not far from her, other familiar faces could be seen. Suga's father stood tall, watching the stage with calm admiration, occasionally nodding along to the music, his presence steady and proud. Jimin's father, equally warm, cheered enthusiastically, clapping and smiling as he looked around at the fans, as if sharing in the joy of every single person there. They weren't just parents of global stars in that moment. They were parents witnessing something beautiful. The love between their sons and the people who stood in the rain for them. Back on stage, Jungkook performed with everything he had, his voice cutting through the storm, his energy unstoppable. But then, for just a second, his gaze shifted. He saw her. Through the crowd, through the lights, through the rain, he saw his mother. And something changed. His expression softened, just for a moment. A quiet, emotional pause hidden behind the performance. A son seeing the person who had been there from the very beginning, now standing among thousands, sharing in this dream. The rain did matter anymore. The cold did matter anymore. Because in that moment, it was just a concert. It was love, pure, overwhelming and shared between artist, family and fans. And as the music soared and the crowd sang louder than ever, Jungkook's mother continued to stand there, smiling, cheering and holding on to the same warmth she had been giving away all night.